Alright guys, we're going to start a video series on weapons in Hunt Showdown. We're going to rank them from like an F tier to S. And today we'll start with the Romero. It's probably one of the hardest hitting close range weapons, and it feels really solid when you land your shot. On the contrary, when you miss, it can be pretty punishing. It can also be very unreliable at even medium distances. We're going to go ahead and run a bounty clash and hopefully highlight some of the key points of the gun, and then we'll give it its rating afterwards. All right, guys, as we load in, we're going to kind of talk about the metrics that we're using. I talked to a couple people to make sure I wasn't too biased, and we gave them like a rating from 1 to 10 and then took the average. The 4 things we're going to look at will be the cost, the damage, versatility, and then the fun factor. I think that's always important for a game, and we'll see how it goes. All right, the first factor is the cost. Most of the time, this will probably be pretty easy to decide. All of us decided that it was a pretty inexpensive weapon, so it got a pretty high rating from everyone. And the only thing that brought it down a point was the special ammo, and the variations can kind of add to the cost here and there. So it got a really solid 9 out of 10 though. The next factor was the damage. Also got a very high rating, being a one-shot kill at most close ranges, and I think the highest damage dealing out of any shotgun, which brought the score up quite a bit. We're not going to hold its lack of range against it just yet, because it just does its role very well. And I think we averaged out to an 8 out of 10 for the damage. Super solid. The third that we used was its versatility. We all gave it a pretty low score, mainly because even with its variations and things like that, it's still going to be a shotgun. It's almost exclusively close range, and doesn't have much use out of just dealing damage. There's a burning bar factor. Person out there. Shouldn't be doing this. That's a whole team. All right, we're gonna hang out just a little bit. So I think we already said it, but just in case, 3 out of 10 for versatility. Woo! Okay, gonna make that mistake again. And the last factor, fun factor. A lot. There was only 3 of us. I gave it kind of middle of the range. One person rated it pretty low. Shotguns can kind of lead to slow gameplay, but one person rated it pretty high, given that it's just a one shot, and that just feels really good to do. And it kind of averaged out to a 4 out of 10 for the fun factor, which, you know, is still pretty solid. And we'll kind of add those together here in just a second. Let me grab this. I'm not a fan. Alright, let's see what's going on. It's really close right here. Should we open it? Maybe they'll just walk in front. Yeah, I'm aware. Thank you, though. Get in there. Look back. I didn't know there was a downstairs. Didn't like somebody's downstairs. Alright, got a trade. They res pretty quick. Oh no. Oh, that's me. Okay. Yep. And that's how these go sometimes. We'll go ahead and cut it. There's a couple of good kills in there. This is about how these go. And we'll give it a rating. Let's put some numbers up. We got a 9 for cost, 8 for damage, 3 for versatility, and 4 for fun. We add all those up and kind of do some math. We get an average of 6 out of 10 rating. And for my completely made up scale of the numbers and kind of converting it, we're going to give that about a B tier. Okay, so we're going to put this in the B tier class. We might have to play around with some things as we add guns in, but we're going to start this little list here and we will start that in a B tier. Recommend if you guys have any guns you want to do next. I think we're going to do Springfield, but after that. And then I also want to do a review of loadouts. So if you guys have any loadouts that y'all are really fond of and want me to check out and give a rating, we might have a whole nother chart for loadout. So put that down in the comments. I'll try it out. We'll put a video together. I think that would be really, really fun. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all next time.